Hello gamers, welcome to the Game Shed with me, Jamie. Today playing the Dreamcast port of the classic arcade shooter House of the Dead 2.
The House of the Dead.
So this game came out in the arcades in 1998. This version I'm playing, the EU version, on the Dreamcast came out about a year later. I know for at least a couple of years, myself and Mark from the Game Shed we were studying our A levels at the time, and on days off or half days we popped down to Oxford Street where there was one little arcade, and we pumped all of our money into House of the Dead. I haven't actually played it since about the year 2000, but it still plays as fresh as it did back then. So here we go, I've just picked the arcade mode.
Please be safe, G.
And off I go. So all you want to do, aim for the zombies' heads, one shot, take their head off, stop them in their track. Obviously my aim's not that good. So this is the second in a series of House of the Dead games. You've probably seen loads knocking about these days. First one from the arcade was ported to the Sega Saturn, and I'll be covering that at some point. Hopefully we'll be doing a two-player version of this as well with myself and Mark at some point later on, trying to run through the complete game. There's some comical bits in this game I do enjoy, one of which is coming up. Can't save that dude. Shut your mouth. Forget about him. He was collateral. Oh dear. Not meant to shoot her. That's one you can definitely save. If you shoot a civilian, you lose a life. You haven't got many lives, as you can see, bottom left hand corner. Start with 3. You can obtain lives all the way through from saving civilians. But you don't want to shoot them. If anything, just if you're not sure about the shot, just leave them. You won't lose a life from them getting killed, but you will lose a life if you kill them. So yeah, this game's also got various different paths you can take to the end, and you can shoot boxes and barrels, and you can get different bonuses. Watch that guy in the window, he dashes axes at you. He's a cheeky little boy. And here, quick swing round to the right and get some swamp, river dwelling monsters who come and attack you quickly. Don't shoot the kid in the beret, I know it's tempting. Right, these two chappies, they're tough. They keep on coming back for you, so just be quick on the trigger finger. One thing about owning a retro console, you may or may not know, unfortunately the advancement of technology has rendered these light gun games useless, because the HD plasma LCD screens, etc., they don't actually respond to the old school style light guns, so you need a CRT screen, which luckily here at the Game Shed we have got. Here comes the first boss, quite a tricky one, but before every boss it tells you how to defeat it in the little manual here. So here, just aim for the little guy. Ignore the big boy, just go for the little purple dude. He can be quite tricky because he moves around pretty quick. Just if you're unsure, either just wait for him, not like that, be a bit quicker, but at the end of his moving left and right, he will go directly above the big monster's head for about a second, and you can just shoot him there where he slows down. Or if you think you're fast enough, just follow his path and just try and cap him in the air. So when he goes behind the robot, the big monster thing, and he goes straight up in the air, you've literally got about a second before that monster brings down the axe on you. When he gets down to about a quarter of his health, just over a quarter, he comes and attacks you on his own. Does a series of either left-right sweeps or up-down sweeps. And that's him, done. Level 1, completed. That's how you go about playing a straight line, no secret routes, etc. Just straight through level 1 on House of the Dead 2 on the Sega Dreamcast. I definitely recommend buying a copy of this. It's quite cheap, even with the gun. Probably get it for about £20. And I'm gonna go all out. You're probably all gonna hate me, but this is one of my favourite light gun games, apart from Virtua Cop 2 on the Sega Saturn, and I'm gonna give this a 9.5 out of 10 for pure enjoyment. So that's where we're at. Hope you enjoyed this video, and remember to check out our other videos and hit the subscribe button. And you can now follow us on Twitter as well at this address, or you can check out our blog where we've got reviews and all sorts of business on there at this address. So once again, thanks for watching, and my name's Jamie, and until the next video, ta-da.